Hello, anybody, and welcome back to Sorare First Pitch here on FSI. I'm Alex Hooper, and today, Sorare MLB market finally open. I want to sit here and pretend like I'm excited about everything that's going on, but I hate to report to you all that the prices are too damn high. Before I get into it, a couple of plugs for you. Like, subscribe to this video if possible. It makes everything so much better for us. It helps the channel. Drop a question, a comment down below. We love talking about it and interacting with everybody. If you prefer to listen to content on your commute like I do, look for us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Sorare First Pitch. That's the name of the show. You can subscribe. And if you want to leave us a 5-star review on Apple, if you get the chance, again, very, very helpful for us. Just going to keep bringing you content as long as we can. Also, if you haven't signed up for Sorare yet, that's fine. It's perfect. We can do something mutually beneficial. Head down to the description, sign up through the referral link. Once you buy 5 cards on the auction block, you and I both get a free card. Beneficial for both of us, like I said. And that'll help us bypass some of these wild prices we're seeing on day one of the Sorare MLB marketplace. Let's take a look. I expected some number 1 mints to go for some high prices, and boy, did they. And just a PSA going into this, like, these limited cards are 5,000 mints. There will be 5,000 of them minted. If you did anything with Top Shot, or if you are doing the football Sorare thing, those prices are going to go down, man. They're going to go down. And you saw some big prices today, and we're going to take a look, just kind of recap the day. We're going to look at the 10 guys, or some of the guys that I outlined earlier in the week that you wanted to look for going into day one and the first week. And we're going to see what their prices look like. But basically, you're going to see exactly what I mean when I say, wait to buy. Let this settle in a little bit. Really quick, here's my team so far. If you booted up your MLB Sorare, you can pick your captain, and then it gives you kind of the rest. I picked Sandy Alcantara. Definitely a guy that I was looking for, an innings eater as a starting pitcher. I think he'll be very helpful for me. Of course, he's not going to have a start in the first weekend that we're here with Commons, so he is no good to me. My hitters, kind of useless. My relievers, fantastic. And I do have Logan Gilbert going this weekend. So we'll set up my lineup again later in the week. I'll show you how we go about doing that, what I'm looking at going into it. And we'll figure it out. And of course, you'll see that I did actually make a purchase today. We'll get into that in a second. It's AJ Minter. There's my price. There's what I paid. Am I happy? Sure. Happy to have a card. Am I happy for what I paid? We'll see. All right. Let's take a look, starting with Aaron Judge. Here's what he's going for. His first rare goes for 1.8 Ethereum. That's a star. That's a star level price. But again, rares are 1 of 1,000 here, as opposed to 1 of 100 over on Sorare Soccer / Sorare Football. So you got to kind of account for the difference in scarcity. Just because the colors are the same doesn't necessarily mean that they're of the same value. So let's look at these limited. Here's what I'm talking about. 3 sales on the limited. The number 1 mint goes for 0.775. Then you're going to see the drop down. Actually, see, this is crazy. Someone pays 0.428 for the number 2 mint, and then a 477 for the number 3 mint. That's actually kind of abnormal. Normally, you expect to see this kind of the back end of a bell curve, and we're not getting that so far. I've seen some number 2 mints go higher than the number 1 mints. And we'll take a look at a case very similar here before we get out. All right, so there's your prices for Aaron Judge. Gerrit Cole, man, 2 Ethereum for his rare. You look at the limited, the first one goes for 1.335 on a 5,000 mint card. You can't find me paying that. Number 2, luckily, goes all the way back down to 386. Like, This is not a market. This is chaos. That's fine. You know, Gerrit Cole is going to strike out a lot of folks, but I almost guarantee you that the 3 is going to be somewhere up here. So keep an eye on that. All right. Aaron Nola, a couple of smart people I saw in on him. Not, you know, crazy price. And actually, this one, not a huge drop off now that I look at it. Number 1 mint goes for 1.34. The number 2 goes for 118. Number 3 goes for 109. This is generally what you're going to see. You know, the Aaron Nola is a great, great player, not a star, not a superstar necessarily. I might be splitting hairs there, but so you're going to see him kind of tail off like this, and then eventually it'll kind of stagnate, plateau, what have you, and then go up and down based on his performance. All right, so let's look at some of the guys that I talked about earlier in the week. Christian Walker, this is a fair price. I'm excited to see what his rare goes for. I'm going to keep an eye on that for sure, but just with 2 limiteds on the market so far, 0.0282. Almost double the 1, 0.015, and then someone paid up for the 282. Apparently no one wanted that number 1. Again, chaos. Affordable price, but that's chaos. All right, CJ Crone. His rare goes for about half an ETH. Not what I'd want out of a bargain guy. All right, here's another one. Number 2 goes for way more than the number 1 did. 0.032, 0.0616. To be fair, the market did crash. The market didn't crash, sorry. The website did crash, I believe, during that first CJ Crone and probably the Christian Walker, because I think they're right next to each other alphabetically. So people couldn't bid it up. That might be why that happened. Marcelo Zuna, another guy that I talked about. Apparently his rare has not sold, but let's see. Limited number 1, 0.06. Limited number 2, 251. I even bid on that one. I wish I would have bid one more, because like that's a price that I'm okay paying for Marcelo Zuna. Corey Seager, 0.702. That's a nice price for his rare. I ain't getting that. But all right, here's another one. 0.068. Market crashed around those C's, and then someone pays almost 0.1 for his limited. Someone gets a little spooked. All right, here's where you're going to find me, AJ Minter. So here's what I did. Let's see, I'm going to refresh this really quick, see if we can't get my price in there just for a visual. No, we're not going to. So, all right, AJ Minter, number 1, 0.162. Number 2, 0.0527. And as you saw here, I paid 0.035. So, I mean, that's like a solid, I'm sitting here. You can see my screen if you're watching on YouTube. So, you know, I still probably overpaid. Like I see him settling in at like 0.02 or something like that, or hopefully going back up, because, you know, people don't realize how good he is and how much he's going to score. But so I just kind of guessed. I went in early and I just bid way higher than everyone else, just kind of throwing everyone off the trail. They see that 0.0 whatever for a relief pitcher and they just move on. So that was my strategy, although you can't see it there. Triston McKenzie went big time. No rare yet. Haven't gotten to the T's and rare, but all right. So 0.213 I thought was, again, high. Comes down to 0.1. I would like to go after him at like the 0.06, 0.07 level, so I might get in there. Alejandro Kirk, a guy that I was pointing to, kind of being a guy who I thought would fly under the radar. Again, nope. 0.214, 0.174, and then someone got him for 0.0618. So again, you are seeing it with some of these guys where that price is, after the first couple, people are settling in and finding a nice little price for him. Dylan Cease was, again, a guy I thought would fly under the radar. He did not. 0.545, 0.18. 0.18 is great. When that number 3 rolls around, it should be coming up on the block here soon. Let's go live. Where is he at? This is live television, folks. CJ Crone. What was that price? What was that CJ Crone price? I think it's already going for more. Done. .374. All right, so that's not for another 20 minutes, so that's going to start going up. I'm going to put a little bit on. I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'm going to put a little bit on him. 0.18. Throw a 0.1 at him. All right. So yeah, and then let's see. I got Woodruff up here. He was another one who I was targeting. Okay, yeah. I thought this price is way too low. 0.686, 0.901. I think that's like a fair price for him. But what I wanted to show you was Michael Chavis. Not a great player. Pirates, whatever. There he is on the market. By the way, I'm showing you SoRareData.com. If you're playing SoRare Soccer and you're not using this, you're not paying close enough attention to me or this or whatever to actually tune in. SoRareData.com. It's your #1 resource. All right, so Michael Chavis, #1 mint goes for 0.257. The #2 mint, which is his jersey mint, you'll see on the little card icon here on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. You get the little, next to the Pirates logo to the right, you see a little gold plate to denote the #1 mint. And then on the jersey mint, you see the same thing, and he wears #2, so you get it there too. So I actually put a bid on that, just kind of hoping to see where the market would go, and it didn't make much of a difference, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Michael Chavis really kind of fall off after that. So this was just a little update on day one, wild market. Wait if you can, see where these prices stabilize. We're already through 3 rotations, and the market's been open for 12 hours. So let that churn through a couple more times. I don't know when. I imagine they put like 10 mints through the auction block before they move on. There's a group of guys who haven't gone through. Some of the guys I mentioned, like John Birdie, who are injured, Fernando Tatis, they haven't sold those cards yet, at least that I've seen. And when I looked it up on Sorare Data, those cards have not been sold. So they're going to change out the players being auctioned eventually, but like, make sure you go to Sorare Data, make sure you can kind of see where these prices are stabilizing, and go from there. But just wanted to check in, update you on day one of the market. Stats video coming up very soon. I know I've been teasing it. I'm actually going to hit stop and I'm going to hit record. We're going to blow through that, and we're going to get that to you ASAP so you can kind of judge this market through the lens of those saber metrics that everybody loves. So again, like, subscribe here, Spotify, click the referral link. I'm not going to go over it again. Referral link, I said link, trying to rattle through it. It's not working for me, but do all that wonderful stuff. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Hit me up on Twitter, all that good stuff. Wait on your bids, make the right bids. Don't go selling out for 5,000 mint. Don't sell your soul for those, because they might lose some value real quick. Wait a little bit and get actually like someone who's going to get points. All right, I've said enough. I'm out of here. See ya.